What is going on, everybody? My name is Michael Levan. Thank you so much for joining me today. And what I want to do is I want to go through my list of tools and products and platforms that I use for detailing. Now, all of these products, everything that I'm going to be showing works for both mobile detailing and garage-based detailing. So if you're doing it in a home, if you're doing it in, a garage that you're renting, if you're doing it in a customer's garage, doesn't matter. All of this stuff works. Maybe you might want to switch some things up a bit if you have your own garage, but nonetheless, all of this stuff still works. So let's get right into it. All right, now, first things first is the pressure washer. Now, this is arguably one of the most important pieces because you're using it for a couple of different things. You're using it, number one, to just do that first quick rinse, get all the grime and the dirt off of the car. That way you're not washing it into the car or rubbing it into the car. Next, you're probably going to use a pressure washer to do your foam spray as well for your soap. And then, of course, to wash off the car, clean those rims really good, get in the bays underneath the car, etc. Right? So I decided to go with this pressure washer because I like the fact that it was mobile. However, it could be a little bit of a pain in the butt, I've noticed. So you can also go with this cube-based one as well, which I've seen a couple of people use, and it's literally the same thing. The only difference is like it doesn't have the wheels. Next, we have the vacuum. So I liked this vacuum because it was small, it was compact, and it had a couple of different extensions on it that I could use. So I think there's a picture here. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of different extensions. So for example, number 5 here, I'll use for like little small crevices or like trying to pick up dog hair and stuff like that. So I like the fact that it comes with all these different pieces, and there's even this foam wet filter here, which is nice. Next, so when you get a pressure washer, you're most likely going to have the pressure washer gun that comes with it, but it may not be the best quality, and it may be one with one of those long nozzles. So I like the Chemical Guys one. It's short, it works really well, and it's of good quality. Next, you have your foam cannon, and this is going to be the thing that you put your soap into, and then you put the water in for the foam. And I like that it comes with all of the different nozzles. I typically use the white one and the yellow one because it provides just enough pressure, but it doesn't scare me so much to where I feel like I'm going to rip off clear coat or something like that. The black one here, this one's probably the most powerful. I think either the black one or the red one, and that's good for like your deck or something like that, or the side of your house. Next, I actually picked up 2 packs of these. These are really, really nice brushes. I use it, well, I have 2 packs of them. I use the small brush here for like inside of the grill in the front, and then I use the bigger one for rims and tires, and then I use the other 2 that I bought for inside of the car. This is a bucket, but it doesn't contain the filter on the bottom to get all the grime off, so this is good if you just want to soap something down, have a rinse bucket, etc. But you may not need it, and I'm going to show you why in a second, because one of the packages with Chemical Guys actually comes with a bucket that you can use. Right? Extension cord. Get the 100-foot one, most likely. It's a couple dollars extra, I believe. I don't think it's on this exact page here, but this is a really great one. It's super high quality. And yeah, definitely get the 100-foot, I would recommend. Clay bar. So the clay bar is to get pretty much any bad particles off the vehicle if you're going to do something like a deep clean, or if you're going to do something like a ceramic coating. You may not need this right away just for general detailing, but a couple dollars, so you might as well pick them up. Tire shine. So tire shine can definitely be a pain in the butt. I'm sure that everybody has seen that tire shine where you drive off and it leaves black streaks on the side of your car. This one didn't for me. That's why I liked this one the most. So what I do is, right after the wash, I do very, very little tire shine just around the tire to make it look a little bit more sleek. Fabric cleaner. So what I do with this is I dilute it. I put about 20% in, and then I put the rest water, and then I will spray the mats, and then I'll power wash the mats. So literally, like, you probably just need 3 or 4, quick sprays on the mat, because even at 20%, it is incredibly powerful. So you're not going to need all that much. Right, this is the Meguiar's Gold Class Car Wash. This is what I use, in my foam spray, or just if I'm wiping down. This is the car soap that I use. Definitely one of the best out there, in my opinion. I feel like everybody has used this one more or less in some way, shape, or form, so it's very, very well known. Right. Next, this 35-gallon water tank. Now, what I'll tell you is this. you're most likely going to want a 100-gallon tank if you want to be able to wash, 20 cars or so. But if you want a smaller tank that maybe you can put in your trunk, or, maybe you just need to wash, 2, 3 cars that day, and then, you can fill up the tank at the end of the day, this is honestly perfect. And it's smaller. I mean, it's not super small, but it's small enough to where you can put it in your trunk. All right. Then we have the microfiber wheel brush. This is to really get in the crevice of the rims. This cleaning caddy, this was one of my favorite ones. I actually got a Chemical Guys one in the kit that I bought, but it was actually too small. So I ended up grabbing one of these, and this is a perfect size, and it's exactly what I need. I highly recommend it. Now, this waterless car wash, this is kind of interesting. It's literally as it sounds, waterless car wash. So what you can do is you can spray it on the car, wipe it off, but then it actually leaves a film on. So you're going to want to buff that film out. But it's really solid if you're, at a car show, or you just want to do a quick clean on a particular area, and then you can throw a polish on it or something like that. Just, of course, make sure the car doesn't have like a lot of dirt on it, a lot of grime, a lot of particles, because even with this, if you just try to rub with the dirt still being there, you're going to, of course, have the chance of rubbing the dirt into the paint and creating some scratches there. Now, this stuff, saves my life in the summertime. When you're just driving in the summer and you hit a bunch of bugs and your grill is filled with them, and it's like no matter what you do, you can't get the bug stuff off, this stuff takes it off right away. I was very happy with it. Literally, you could scrub and scrub with water or just whatever, but this, you do a quick spray, boom, it's off. It's very awesome. So primarily use this in the summertime. Now, of course, premium microfiber cloths, you definitely want at least 2 or 3 packs of these. I tend to go with Chemical Guys stuff, as I'm sure you can see already. It's one of my favorite brands. It's usually the one on a little bit more of an expensive side, but I think spending the extra couple of dollars is definitely worth it. I really like these microfiber cloths. Right now, this kit, this is a full detailing brush kit. So it doesn't come with the drill, but you have all these different drill pieces. You have the various little brushes here. You have some tire brushes. You have your soap brush and a couple of other things here for buffing and such. To be honest with you, with everything else I've shown you, you probably don't need this, but it's a good to have. All right, now this is the kit that I personally love the most. 160 bucks. You actually get a ton of stuff. You get the foam cannon, so the one that I showed you in the beginning, you may not need. You get the bucket. You get the hand wash towel there. You got a couple of different things, from cleaning the inside to the glass cleaner to this speed wipe. I love this speed wipe stuff. It's like a quick polish detailer. I'll put that on at the end of all of my washes. You get some rags here. You get the tire brush. You get a buffing brush, and then you get a wheel cleaner. You get some snow foam auto wash, which is really awesome. This is, instead of, if you don't want to use the Meguiar's, for example, and then you have this waxing butter. So honestly, I mean, like, this kit alone, and throwing in some microfiber cloths and stuff as well, awesome kit to get you started. All right, and then this after wash. So I like this stuff because what I'll do is I'll put this on after the wash if I see things like water stains and stuff. So if you're doing a detailing, outside in the summertime, water just may dry. This is really good while you're just getting the car kind of cleaned up here. And then last but certainly not least, do yourself a favor, get a couple of these towels. These are like the big towels where you can just kind of throw it over and it dries almost instantly. Which is really solid, because with those little microfiber cloths, you can definitely dry quick, but you're going to have, easier results. It's going to be easier on you if you grab one of these. All right. And those are the products that I use. Hopefully it helped you out. Hopefully you can grab a couple of them and get your journey started. Thank you so much for watching.